Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Nightfall in Amsterdam. Today we have Samantha Brown and Air uh, in Samantha's apartment. And to describe it, it's a small little thing, very neat and tidy. Has a couch and a TV, modest 34-inch, I guess. Uh, it's got a couple crucifixes on the wall, as you might expect. Bookshelves, numerous books. Yeah, but she'll come to the door and let her in. She's wearing same. Well, what time of day would her show?
Oh, probably early evening.
Okay, she's in PJs.
Okay.
Um,
Air is wearing her typical jeans and the flannel and the boots. She's got her hair pulled back like this in the picture. Normally it's wild and free.
does she have a skin? I'm sorry.
And
Skin.
she's got what looks like a chainmail necklace on, and
Does she
yeah,
have a
she
cloak?
no cloak.
No
Not
cloak.
this time.
That's good. No cloak. No random human flesh.
No, not the spirit skin nor the bear skin cloak.
That's good. Be interesting.
She's
Okay.
very normal dressed for once in her life.
She'll let her in, give her a wave. Thanks for coming.
Oh, thanks for inviting me. You got a nice little. She kind of looks around. Nice little spot here.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's nice.
Well, no one's expecting a five-star hotel, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
hope not. I have some food if you want some. So kind of like hustle for Samantha, with her cane, however
oh
hustling
no,
is.
don't worry about that. No,
Oh,
I'm
I'm
good.
fine. Wine? No.
Sure.
Okay, I have that. She'll go over and get a bottle out of the fridge and get some glasses and pour them, and then come over. Um, just looks a little awkward. So we were talking about the weapons. I was hoping maybe you could teach me how to use an axe and a claymore.
I definitely can show you an axe. Uh,
Okay,
we just
that'd be
have to
fine.
find time and a place that's appropriate. I'm sure we can find somewhere that does like axe throwing and stuff. That's your primary use for an axe anyway.
Okay.
And well, she kind of looks at the cane, and yeah, you might want to keep people away.
Well,
Distance
yeah.
fighting seems like it would be a good thing, but you can definitely use an axe in close quarters as well.
Okay, that's kind of what I was hoping, but I just need to get more proactive, and I know that exercise and stuff would help with recovery and everything, and I want to be able to help.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you always been able to use a cane or?
No, I was able to use a walker. It was just faster to use the chair, but I got surgery a couple weeks ago now, and it's working out fairly well.
I was kind of curious about that when I didn't see you in the chair at the shelter,
Yeah,
but time and place, right?
yeah. One of my lot helped me with it.
Oh, well, that's awfully cool of them.
Yeah, I was actually hoping to the gentleman from the other night, Mr. Hephaestus. I was hoping to talk to him. I gave him my number before I left, but about maybe fixing his leg.
Oh, well, I'm not sure how well that would go. He might heal quickly, whatever is done to fix it. It might just go back to where it is.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, that's a shame. It looks like it pains him.
Eh, it might. I honestly, I couldn't speak for him there.
Okay. She'll push into the couch and hungry. I have
Oh no,
I always
I'm
have.
good on the food. I appreciate it though.
She'll sit. Um, have you been keeping in touch with Miranda? God, my accent just slipped into southern for some reason.
Of course.
She she's doing okay.
Yeah, she's doing great.
We've been we chatted about it a bit, but she just seems fast.
I can see that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I certainly wasn't expecting it.
Um, she said he's a. Well, I knew she was with Avalon before.
I don't know who Avalon is.
She'll describe Avalon, which he remembers, which player doesn't remember the appearance much.
No, I never met the woman, but
Um,
if I recall, I recall her mentioning something about being attached to a vampire.
mm,
So,
okay. I just want to.
yeah, like I said, she's fine.
Is she pregnant?
No. She's very serious. No.
Because she was saying something about. God, all right, I don't know the accent. Something to southern. She was saying something about it. Trying to have babies.
Well, trying to have babies and actually being pregnant are two separate monsters.
I imagine it would be hard with the boyfriend being a vampire and everything.
Yeah,
I don't even know if that's possible.
I don't think it is. But
Okay.
if they want to have hopes for trying, then I say let them have it.
Yeah. I just worry. I guess I shouldn't. It's not my business.
No, no, it's understandable to worry about your friends. I do too.
Is there anything you need help with or anything?
Um, she ponders. Well, not particularly. I mean, anything I do, I'm kind of just do it myself. It's usually things that other people can't do.
Okay. Well, if you ever do, uh, more
Oh,
than willing.
I appreciate that. I mean, that's awesome. You're so helpful.
I want to be more proactive now. I've been sitting in the chair too long.
Oh yeah, get out, walk, exercise, you know. There's all
Yeah.
kinds of parks in the city.
Yeah. I need to go and do that between stuff. The party. Did you see the hooves on the person?
I did not see them, but I know for a fact that they were there.
Thank the Lord. Everybody else had me thinking I was crazy. He had little horns too.
Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me. I was told that that particular individual is satyr.
Makes sense. Like Pan.
Yep, playing the flutes and all.
See, I knew I wasn't crazy. Um,
No, you're not crazy.
um,
Apparently had a thing to prove with all the shenanigans that went down, which you probably do not want to hear about.
I've heard a lot about Miranda's. She turns a little red at that. Um,
Yeah, Miranda has a habit of sharing too much information. I try not to.
do you want to?
No, not particularly.
Okay.
There are some occurrences that should just stay up here, and she puts a finger to her head.
Okay. Well, I think it does Miranda good to get it off her chest sometimes, or that, or she's just very chatty.
I think she likes to talk. I actually mentioned that to her at one point,
What'd she say?
that she that talking is good, but sometimes you got to think before you speak. I don't always do it myself, but she sometimes lets things go that shouldn't be. If it falls into the wrong ears, it could go poorly.
Yeah, I can
And
see that.
I can't imagine. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of ears that certain things shouldn't fall on in the city.
No. Um, you haven't had any issues with any Templars or anything, have you?
You mean like holy men?
Mm-hmm.
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
I met. I mean, there was the. No, not personally.
Okay. Good.
I mean, the night at the church was the only time I've really encountered anything of, well, that nature. And, well, we all know how that went down.
The party,
Yes, the thing at the church, yeah.
the big festival. It was nice for most of it.
Yeah, for the most part, it was. The food was good. The mead was good. The company was good, though. Tell you what, that Callie and that Morgan or something else.
She shivers. Yeah, they were interesting.
Yeah, they were interesting, all right. I left before they tried to make it more interesting.
She looks curious and kind of cocks her head. They were
Eric
trying.
kind of chuckles.
They were trying to make it more interesting.
Yeah, yeah, they were. They wanted to partake in some intimate activities,
Oh,
group
she
activities.
turns a little red. Okay, that doesn't surprise me.
Nor I, but yeah, I promptly left the building after they tried to proposition me. It wasn't happening.
They seemed into blood.
Blood is a powerful thing.
Something else I was going to ask you, but I don't remember what it was.
I am unfortunately not a mind reader, so I can't tell you.
It's fine. I can always call or text it to you.
It's true. It's true. She picks up the wine glass and takes a sip of the wine.
It's a port.
Okay. She kind of makes a funny face.
No. I might have a beer from when Miranda was here.
It's okay. It's okay. I've just never had this before. It's gonna take my palate some getting used to is all.
Um, but I can. What do you drink? So if you ever come over, I can have it here.
I usually drink mead
Okay.
and or Irish whiskey, one of the two. Beer is good too. Don't get me
Okay.
wrong.
So
I'm
pull out a
not
book and
picky.
write down. Okay. I can have those
Just
around.
yeah, yeah. You don't have to by any means. I mean,
I don't mind.
don't go out of your way for me.
No, it's no trouble. Um, how's Mr. Willow doing?
I haven't seen him in a little bit, but I would have to imagine okay, all things considered. Have been
She
meaning to try to talk with him. I have a gift for him.
anything good?
Just weapons.
You fight a lot?
I do.
What do you fight?
Well, mostly sparring with other people like me, but I also like to fight the bad guys. And as you know, some of those can be like me or spiritual, or on the spiritual side. But
Would you like to discuss that one day?
hmm, why not?
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I was kind of born a warrior.
Is that decided through like culture, like Spartans did, or
Think more like Viking.
that would make sense?
She smiles.
Hmm. So that's what you do for your people. You're a warrior.
We all are of sorts, but we all have our different functions. Think of me more as a spirit warrior.
Oh, that's neat. So I don't want to pry too much. I'm just curious.
She smiles and nods.
Okay. Well, maybe we can. Do you have a day we could maybe watch a movie and discuss some of that stuff?
I'm sure I can do that. Yeah. I mean,
I have a list. She pulls it out.
how long is this list?
It's like 50 movies, and
50 movies? Okay.
she's gotten through like five of them, maybe six.
All right. You got a pretty decent list of movies here.
Mhm. I was told it was Princess Bride on here last
Yeah.
time,
Yeah. She, yes, you were. I remember.
so we can watch that if you
We
want.
could. Oddly enough, that's one of the few movies I have seen. I haven't had much time to watch that many movies myself. So I catch a few pop culture references here and there, but
You don't like TV?
I prefer being outside and whatnot. But from time to time, yeah, TV is good. I mean, my friend, I play video games with her sometimes.
Do I know her?
I don't know. She's deaf. Have you ever met Abby?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, yeah. We play this racing game and I always lose. Always. It's got
She,
like the little like plumber men and the dinosaur,
she
the
doesn't
giant
seem to know.
monkey.
Make a roll. I'm not sure. I was going to be a nun, so I didn't really get out much either.
You were going to be a nun?
Hmm.
So what happened? If you don't mind me asking, of course.
I wanted to have kids, I think, one day.
That's a good enough reason. Definitely. Family is important.
Nope, nope, she does not know what Mario is. but I remember some stuff before. But yeah, um, okay.
If you want to have kids, you have to do certain things, right?
Yeah, just
Okay.
bust a little. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just I wasn't really getting anywhere in the chair.
That's true. That's true. One thing at a time, right?
Hmm. One day.
Indeed.
But yep, I think that's all I have for her as far as.
Okay. Well, Air will proceed into drinking the wine. She still looks like she's trying to get her palate used to it.
I've never actually had port myself. I just heard it's good, and yeah,
Hmm. I've never had it either.
I don't. I can drink sweet wine. That's about it. Can't do too vinegary for me.
Hmm.
But okay. Do we want to do? Well, I guess we should end the.
Uh,
Yeah, Samantha will drink with her, and yeah,
yeah.
she'll sip.
Goodness, what are you doing?
What was, what was he doing?